everyone, it's Bulma, and welcome to my 60,000 subscriber special. So, I thought to celebrate, I would do something a little bit different. So, as you guys know, the Universal Tournament is currently taking place, and we've actually made friends with one of the universes, the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Now, the Omni King doesn't mind this universe because he's a huge Sonic fan, so no crazy battle royale for them right now. So, I'm about to call Tails in my Discord server. And for those of you who don't know who Tails is, he is best friends with the ever-so-famous Sonic the Hedgehog. And Tails and I have become very good friends because just like me, Tails creates inventions. And he is the brains of his group, so is this sounding a little familiar to you guys? It is so cool to finally have a friend who isn't a total moron or a muscle-hungry Saiyan. I'm gonna hit him up now. Let's go. Hey Tails, how's it going?
I'm great, thanks, Bulma. Thank you for having me on your channel. That's awfully nice of you.
Hey, well, what are friends for? So, Tails, my fans wanted to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Gee, yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Don't worry, I made sure that they'll behave themselves, so you don't have to answer anything too awkward.
Geez, okay, well, that's really appreciated.
So, Tails, before we begin, do you maybe want to tell the fans a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, my name is Miles Prowler, but you can call me Tails because that's what all my friends do. I like to build and repair stuff, but a lot of people used to make fun of me for it, so I used to be kind of shy till I started hanging out with Sonic. He thought my inventions were cool, and he liked the fact that I could keep up with him because, he's like super fast. So I started following him around, and things just escalated from there, really. And now I'm his right-hand man.
Oh, well, isn't that adorable? You're so cute.
Thank you.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to weird you out. You're just so adorable.
Oh, well, I guess.
So, Tails, should we start asking you some questions now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Bulma.
Okay, so why is the first person on here Yamcha? Like, seriously?
Who is this Yamcha guy?
Trust me, you don't really want to know.
Oh, is he like an ex-boyfriend or something?
You just had to ask, didn't you?
Sorry.
Okay, so Yamcha wants to ask you, compared to Bulma, do you think I am at least okay? Answer very, very carefully, Tails, or we might not be friends anymore.
So he's okay then?
No! You're meant to say that he's a total moron, a cheating scumbag, a liar, and a poop face!
Oh, okay, I don't want to get killed by Bulma, so, sorry, Yamcha, you're a lying cheater and a poop face? I forgot the rest.
Close enough. Sorry, Yamcha. Tails thinks you're a loser too, so meh.
Gee, it's kind of mean.
What do you say?
I said, yeah, you're right, Bulma.
Thank you. All right, so, it's from darling Jenny. She's so sweet. Okay, she says, hi, Tails. How did you get into inventing? And what's your favorite thing you've built so far?
Well, I just used to like tinkering and playing around with stuff. I mean, nobody ever wanted to play with me when I was younger, so, I spent so much time by myself and I was kind of bored, so, I was trying to build little things and I just went to more and more crazy stuff. Now I'm building all sorts of inventions. But, I just started from small things to bigger things, and, my favorite thing that I've ever made, it's gotta be the Tornado 2. It's like the coolest plane I've ever built. And me and Sonic, man, we've had some adventures on that thing. So yeah, Tornado 2.
Okay, so the next question is from Giorgio. Tails, who is your favorite Dragon Ball character, both male and female? Again. Answer very carefully, Tails.
Obviously favorite female is gotta be you, Bulma, because you're always so nice to me. And we both like making inventions and stuff, so...
You better not just be saying that, Tails. You better mean it.
No, I promise. You really are my favorite.
Oh, sweetie pie. So, who's your favorite male, then?
Your husband Vegeta was kind of scary, I would say.
Understandable. He is a little intimidating, I suppose.
Goku's nice. I liked him. I really like Goku because he kind of reminds me of Sonic. They're both really happy all the time. But Sonic has become kind of a jerk lately.
Tails!
I'm sorry, but it is true. If you guys have seen Sonic Boom, man, I have to endure so much abuse. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Goku. Because Goku's cool and super strong.
Okay, well, just don't tell Vegeta you said that, okay?
What's wrong with being honest?
Just don't. Okay, so the next question is from Dragon Ball Polls. Hey, Tails, if you had the Dragon Balls, what would you wish for?
I wish the game Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 never existed. Because then we wouldn't have to see Elise kiss Sonic! I know it's technically not canon and it didn't happen, but the game still happened, and I and many other fans still remember it.
Yeah, bestiality is a little bit creepy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, although you were kind of hitting on Sonic when you were drunk, that was weird.
Hey, I was only kidding around. I wasn't serious, God.
Sure looked pretty serious.
Tails. Honey, it was a joke, okay?
Yeah, well, you made Sonic run the other end of your Earth, so, yeah.
Okay, so, next question. So, Real Lord Cooler. This is for Tails. Do you think I'm cooler than Frieza? What kind of question is that, really? Are we really doing this? Tails?
Well, your name's Cooler, so, I guess you're cooler than Frieza? What kind of names are these? These are strange.
Says you when your name's freaking Tails and your other friend's freaking Knuckles. Come on.
Yeah, but they are part of us. Are these guys really freezers and fridges and coolers and God knows what?
No. I suppose their names are more dumb.
Yeah. And your husband's a vegetable.
Yes, but he's a little cute vegetable.
Okay.
Okay, so from Luck Pup, what's your favorite thing to eat, Tails?
I gotta say, Sonic's taste in chili dogs is really rubbed off on me. So yeah, it's gotta be chili dogs too. Although cake is pretty good.
Okay, so from GXBL, hey Tails, what do you honestly think of Rouge the Bat? Oh God, I hate her. She's another bitch tits, I swear.
Well, Rouge, how do I explain my thoughts on Rouge? Rouge is Rouge. She can be a little bit selfish, not gonna lie. She's kind of screwed us over a few times. But, she usually does the right thing in the end. She's not so bad these days. When she first joined the gang, you couldn't trust her. She was always trying to steal Knuckles' emerald. And yeah, the other problem is when we were trying to gather the Chaos Emeralds, on multiple millions of occasions, half the time Rouge would steal them, even though it's like, hey Rouge, we need them for the fate of the world. She would just deny that she'd taken them, and, Knuckles pulled 5 Chaos Emeralds out of her cleavage once. It was weird.
I see. That does sound really, really bizarre.
Bizarre is the polite way of putting it.
Okay, so here's another question for you, Tails. This is from Derek Foster. Why do you have 2 tails instead of 1? I've always wondered that. I just thought it was too much of a sensitive question to ask.
You see, I was actually born with this. I never met my parents, so, sometimes I think, did they abandon me because I had 2 tails? I really hope that's not the case. But, it's always been tough having 2 tails because, like I said before, when I was little, nobody wanted to play with me. Until Sonic came along, I used to hate my extra tail. Now I love it because, Sonic's helped me come to realize it's what makes me unique and sets me apart from everybody else.
Okay, this is from Tyrese. Hey, Tails, are you cool with Shadow, even though he kicked you in the back of the head in Sonic X?
Shadow. Well, he has helped us out a few times. And yeah, he was trying to kill my plant girlfriend. Looking back, I understand why he did it, but, yeah, that really hurt. That really hurt. But I've never been super fond of Shadow, but he has his uses, and he's not really our friend, but he is an ally, and you gotta respect your allies. But if he ever did anything to Sonic, then I wouldn't be afraid to stand up to him.
Okay, from Colm Andrews, how much do you miss Cosmo, Tails?
She was a really, really good friend, and, I loved her very much. And I do think about her most days. Gee, I'm getting kind of embarrassed now. Yeah, I mean, her death was for a good cause, even though it was really sad. But, I've moved on from it, and I think she's a very, very brave, wonderful person.
Poor little Tails.
Don't be sad. I'm not sad anymore. It's okay.
Okay, Senor Abby wants to know, what's your favorite thing to do ever, Tails?
Well, my favorite thing to do ever? Although hanging out with my friends is pretty fun, but also inventing stuff's fun. I think my favorite thing to do is when I've created the inventions and I'm showing them to all my friends. Even though sometimes they do get a little bit bored, because they're rude sometimes, it's really fun to show the guys what I've been up to, and sometimes they approve, sometimes they don't.
Okay, from Anthony. Tails, do you know where Sonic keeps his rings?
That guy's got way too many rings. It's like if I go over to his house to see him, it's like I open the door and there's freaking rings everywhere. But yeah, Sonic is a ring hoarder. As his best friend, this is really, really hard for me to admit it, but he has a serious, serious problem with ring hoarding.
I see. That is pretty serious. Oh my.
Yeah. We have tried having talks with him that, Sonic, you could just keep a few rings. You only need one to not die anyway, so just keep one, but, yeah, he seems to just keep collecting, and, it's pretty crazy.
Oh dear. Okay, well I hope, you get Sonic some therapy for his hoarding problems.
Me too.
Okay, from Bill. People ship you with Sonic. What do you think about that? Ugh.
Yeah, I think people are really, really weird. First of all, I like girls, and Sonic's my best friend. Sonic likes girls too, even though he won't admit it, he does, because, oh my god, he so has a big giant crush on Amy, and, anyway, no, you guys are weird. You need to stop doing that stuff. Really.
Lord Ferris wants to know, do you have any other hobbies aside from building gadgets to stop the sinister Dr. Robotnik?
Well, yeah, I have a lot of hobbies. If I'm not building gadgets to stop Eggman, then I'm building gadgets to have fun. And then I'm building gadgets to help me make food, then I'm building things to, help me sleep, and making things around the home to make things better, and I'm always tweaking little things to try and improve them, and, well, I really don't stop making inventions, do I?
No, maybe you should get some other hobbies, sweetie.
Maybe.
Okay, Tails, here's a question from Lester. Who is smarter, me or you?
Well, is that fair? I'm a fox and you're a human? You kind of got an advantage there.
No, that doesn't matter. It's a simple question. Just answer it.
Well, I'd probably say... definitely you, Bulma, 110%. And Yamcha totally sucks.
Yes, okay, well answered, Tails, so. Okay, from Big Mac. Hey, Tails, is Sonic your boss or your partner? Because you always do what Sonic says.
Well, I do what Sonic says because, he is older and he is the leader of the gang. And Sonic kind of makes the calls and I just do what needs to be done. When we're busy saving the world and you've got somebody like Sonic in charge who can just think quickly and usually make the right decision, sometimes he doesn't listen to me and it's really, really annoying. But no, working with Sonic is fun and, I really respect and admire him, so I have no problem doing what he says, as long as I agree with it.
Okay, here's one from Perfect Cell and Aunt T. For Tails, if you could become Super Tails, but you couldn't fly or swim anymore, would you?
Well, it'd be so weird not to be able to fly, but I do have my planes. I think I would just prefer to stay the way I am. I'm kind of comfortable, being in my machines and stuff and fighting that way. I don't think I'd like to do what Sonic does anymore. I believe being super to him.
Oh, okay, I was gonna leave the questions there, but it looks like Sonic's hanging out with Vegeta again. Oh, I don't like those two together. You know they went into a strip club once and started killing people, right?
Oh. See, this is why your husband kind of scares me. He's a bit of a bad influence on Sonic. You know your husband would probably be better off being friends with Shadow.
Yeah, but he kind of hates him. He thinks that he's a hedgehog copy of him.
Okay, maybe that's why Sonic and him get along so well then.
Okay, well, he says, "Hey Tails, it's your best buddy Sonic, and I am using Vegeta's Twitter. How are you, best buddy? Also, Amy is looking for me, and don't tell her where I am." Well, Tails, what do you have to say to that?
Oh, man, Sonic, he's so mean to Amy. You know the amount of times I've had to deal with her crying whilst I'm trying to build something? Because literally the only time she ever wants to talk to me is when Sonic has upset her, or Sonic has run away, or
Tails, is Sonic there? That was a freaking good impression of Amy.
Well, sometimes I do it to scare Sonic, you see.
Oh, devious.
Well, Bulma, I've really got to go now, but it's been awesome talking to you.
Yeah, Tails, thanks so much for coming on my YouTube channel. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Sure, I'd be happy to, Bulma. I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye, Tails.
Bye.
Okay, guys, wow, that was my little Q&A with Tails. If there is another character that you would like me to interview from another universe, or from this one, just let me know in the comment section below. It can be somebody from Sonic, Dragon Ball, Overwatch, whatever you want. But I gotta make sure they're on my friends list. I don't just add any random anime character. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.